So when we read books with kids, one of our goals is that kids are comprehending the book that we're sharing with them. When one comprehends something, what you're doing is developing what we call a mental model of the text. So I'm reading you a story about kids who visit their grandmother, and you have a picture of that event in your head, and we call that the mental model. And your mental model of the text is different than my mental model of the text. So when we're sharing books with young kids who have disabilities, and maybe they have language limitations that are keeping them from having a rich mental model of the text. Maybe you're reading a page and there's 10% of the vocabulary words are unknown to them, or the grammar is too complex, or maybe they're just not processing very quickly. What you want to do is enlist strategies to help kids really beef up their mental model of the text to improve their comprehension and appreciation of what you're sharing with them. So you can do a couple simple techniques to really try to boost kids' mental model of the text, or their precision in comprehending. One thing is use the pictures in the book as a tool. You can, you're reading the story, you're talking about the story, you can talk about the connections between what you're hearing and what you're seeing. You can also embellish the pictures. So you can point things out by, oh, look at his face, he seems so grumpy, did you notice that? Or look at the dog, seems to be running away in this picture, why is he doing that? So you can embellish this for the child. Another common strategy is after you read the story, go back through it. Go back through it a second time, or enact it, maybe do some sort of role play, or better yet, draw it out and narrate it together with the child. And so those are some simple things we can do to help children who, when they're listening to a story, maybe a book that you're reading to them, the mental model that they're creating isn't very rich because they have language issues.